been a while. So, host as always. I have Libra on the side. I'm playing Call of Duty Warzone, which is plunder mode, which should be interesting. Many other things. And today we'll have a DSP history lesson. Roasting the four fool. Well, I don't know if I call him poor, but it is he. And Libra October, he's sober this time. We'll be giving you the history lesson of the DSP gaming, or Dark Side Phil, I think he's called. I'm not entirely sure how he's run, but what can I say? It's time for the money. I will always use that thumbnail that you see because it's funny, and the money and the little kitten on the side. Meow. Everyone loves kittens. Oh. On the blood money, playing solo.
I mean, not to eat, drink.
Okay. Well, there you go. The stream should be live. The viewers are watching. I just got finished with the thumbnail. All this other stuff.
Oh, okay, so are we officially live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, alright. Alright, well, Kage's not here to do this. I'm here to talk about one of the most hated, I would say one of the most hated gamers on the planet.
Can you be called a gamer?
Yeah, I guess not.
But he's just a horrible person in general.
DSP Gaming. That's what we're here to talk about. So, we're going to go back all the way when Phil wasn't doing his content, because before he was fully doing content on YouTube, he was in the fighting game community of Street Fighter.
Ooh.
And DSP, even back then, was hot-headed and he was full of himself. Because what happened was he went to EVO and he won on an inferior port of Neo Geo, and he bragged about it because he got 4th place at that event at EVO. And there's a clip floating out there, and you guys can look it up. But basically, what happened was, also when that was going on, DSP was basically shouting and going, "Where am I playing? You still haven't told me."
Is that the one? Is that the one where we had the meme with him wearing the cowboy hat?
I think this was before the cowboy hat.
Okay, I just had to know because I know the meme of him wearing a cowboy hat, and I want to know if that's if that was during that.
No, that comes way after he was wearing a cowboy hat.
Keep going. I love a good roast. I'm hungry today.
Yeah, but basically he was shouting, and then what you didn't know was during EVO, Phil challenged this guy, and by the way, he was buff as shit. This Asian guy, and he said something like, "Okay, I want to challenge you to a fight, and I'm gonna kick your ass," if I'm recalling him saying that. And then, or no, he didn't meet him personally at first. Okay, he was basically talking shit about him, and then after he came out, DSP literally begged and cried for him not to kick his ass.
Well, at least he's better than the one dude, J-Tech. He actually showed up.
But anyway, so yeah, then the Evo thing went, and he became a creator called Dark Side Phil. Which, if you don't know who Dark Side is, he basically got the name from a Marvel character.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you get it? Dark Side?
I know the Marvel character. The reason why I went, was really the org.
Yes, really.
That's where it comes from. That's where the most dreaded name comes from. Okay, keep it going. The history lessons is good. We're here for the DSP history lesson and roasting the poor fat fool.
Yeah, so anyways, Darkside Phil, when he started his YouTube channel, actually he became a likable guy because as
Now,
much
this
as
is back in the
I,
early days of YouTube, okay,
yeah,
mind you. This is
early days, yep,
early days. Would you say it's like 2010, 2011?
2010, 2011, yep.
Okay, so we just for context of a history lesson of timeline, because YouTube's all over the place. People
Uh-huh.
vary on the golden era of YouTube, but I always have to give them certain dates
The
of when
golden
people.
era wasn't 2010, it was 2006, 2007.
Yeah, when the platform was just being started until Google took it over and ate it alive. Okay, but that keep going, keep going. This is back during that time period of that era of
Yeah,
YouTube.
so anyways, DSP was known for, I kind of hate to say it. Oh, Kage wants in. Alright.
Let Kage in.
Kage, you're going to be part of DSP because if there's some things you remember that I don't, I'll give you more context. I'll help.
Are you on your mobile app or
Because I don't
on the
remember
PS4?
everything. He's on the PS4 actually.
Okay.
I see him. Kage, get in here. We're roasting DSP. Well, anyways, yeah, DSP was an actual likable guy, although I hate to say it, this is when he was so immature he made a lot of sex jokes, like, especially his infamous Metal Gear Solid 3 playthrough.
No!
Where Eva showed up
Why
on the
would you do
screen.
that? Why did you do that to my game? My game's been defiled. The best Metal Gear was defiled.
Kage, we're talking about
hell?
DSP. We're talking about DSP gaming.
How can you have a Rose video without me?
Well, we didn't know where you were, and then you just like fit. But like, well, I decided to play. Why don't I play Warzone? And like, I just figured, well, why don't I play
We were
this?
just getting to the part where DSP was in his old state where he was immature. He made a ton of sex jokes.
Oh,
was the
right,
part we
right,
talked
right.
about.
My bad.
You know what,
keep going
Kage?
on.
I'll let you take over a little bit after I get done with the sexual part because DSP did that a lot. So,
Yep.
anyways,
We're
Eva
okay.
showed up
Why
on
don't you
the
tell
screen.
him at the timeline where we're at? So because
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's throughout the whole entire thing, by the way.
We were talking about Evo and how DSP played on an inferior port of Neo Geo, and then that thing with Chris, that big guy, that was gonna kick his ass. But then DSP.
Please don't kick my
You mean
ass.
Street Fighter?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
mean that
Street
Street
Fighter.
Fighter thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, not
Street
Neo
Fighter.
Geo because it was it was. They say it was a Neo Geo port of Street Fighter. So yeah, you're right. Also, it's also that Dark Side thing, Libra. You mean Dark
I know where
Side
it
from
goes
DC
from.
Comics?
Yes.
DC Comics. I was
said
like, why would you
Marvel,
ruin
DC
my
Oh,
Comics.
image
it was.
of that?
Oh, okay. Sorry, wrong one. DC Comics. My bad.
Yeah, because there's a character named Darkseid.
Yeah.
Who's one of the people that made Superman bleed. And if you can make
Yep.
Supes bleed, you're terrifying enough.
Yeah, but I don't like the fact that he took Darkseid and put his moniker.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It was
We
horrible.
don't-
It was horrible.
So anyways,
Why would he
Darkseid
tank my
Philly
favorite
was-
Metal Gear game? I'm sad now.
He got the thing, and we know what happens when Eva shows on the screen. Oh la la, let me do this, and then he made a bunch of sexual jokes, and he put his finger on the screen, trying to touch Eva's tits. I'm like, what the fuck? Really, DSP? Like, damn.
Disgusting human being.
I'm trying to remember when was the Leanna fiasco because
Oh my God! You gotta get to
Jesus.
that.
How
You gotta
much
get to
stuff
that.
has this guy done?
A lot.
a lot.
He's done a lot. Yo.
This man must. I know he's. Oh crap. A meme in the YouTube community. So, well, not community. In the YouTube in YouTube space in general. So, wow.
Okay. So
Continue.
Libra, I'll let you continue.
Well, I was just gonna get done about the sexual jokes. What was another? Oh yeah, he did the racist thing. I remember now. He made racist jokes on certain playthroughs, like the frickin' what was that game?
I think it was GTA or Mass Effect or Sleeping Dogs.
The Sleeping Dogs. Yeah, he made those, and then the one where he got kicked off of Blip TV, which, by the way, it's extinct. But
Yeah, Blip died.
That's
And
pretty
a
much
lot of
not-
good
yeah, that's pretty
content
much
creators had some
non-existent
really cool
anymore.
content on there too. Rip.
But before that, DSP was on Blip TV, and he made a racist Nazi bunch of Nazi jokes, and he got banned for it. Isaac Heimler. I'm like,
You're doing-
wow.
Wow, that's really bad there, Phil. Even though you had to make fun of Nazis of all people.
What's wrong with making
Or
fun
no,
of Nazis?
it was a Jew. It was Jew jokes. He was doing.
Oh wait, it
he
was Jewish. My bad.
Yeah, he was making Jew jokes. He's like, hello, Jew. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Alright,
So then
take
he
it
got
away, Hage.
kicked-
Your turn. Give
Yeah,
me
you
voice
know,
arrest.
Okay. He did.
Please bring
Yeah,
up the
after.
Leanna segment.
Yeah, Leanna. Apparently, everyone kept calling him a pedo because Leanne, she was like younger than Phil, and she was like and then she was all neglectful and stuff, so, like saying when she had a panic attack, they rushed to the hospital, and he had the nerve to put her business out on YouTube. Because it was inhumane for him to do that. And by the way, he's unemployed the entire time. So meaning he has no sense of income, no job, hasn't worked in a job for like years, and he's a complete utter tool.
Wow. He gives the term simp a whole new meaning.
Yep.
DSP went downhill when he got his partnership with Machinima. That's what happened. Because I remember.
Okay,
DSP
but let
was
Kage
absolutely-
go. Kage's still on the table.
I was actually gonna get into that in the Machinima thing.
Okay,
Machinima
what was
got
Machinima?
partnered.
No offense, I'm vaguely aware of Machinima because they just used to stamp. YouTubers had their name stamped on Machinima. What was the Machinima thing in general? What did it provide?
Machinima was all about. Machinima did more partnerships with like gamers or content creators like Kyo Libra. I know you guys don't play Smash, but have you ever heard of Smash King?
No.
I think I have.
No?
Is that a YouTuber or is that the game?
No, it's pretty much a YouTube video
YouTuber.
of Smash. It's not a YouTuber. It's actually a YouTube series with where character
Never heard
pretty
of it.
much if you combine anime and Smash Bros.
Okay,
The Smash
Never
Bros
heard of it.
characters kind of act like anime characters.
gotcha.
It's pretty cool. Like, give it a watch. Hell,
Alright.
your subscribers will even give it a watch. It's pretty good. So, anyway, when he got partnered up with Shinema, all he kept doing was, failing in games, being an idiot, and being an
Isn't
absolute
that what he was
freaking
known for?
man-child.
Being failing at games? I mean, the guy fails pretty bad.
I mean, that's
at
what his
things.
partnership with his Machinima. And, Libra, should we get to the infamous one where he did on stream where he was totally oblivious of?
But that's after the Machinima thing went away though.
Yeah, but
What all
I
did he
think
do
so.
with Machinima, though? That's a question.
Well,
because Machinima.
well, he didn't do that much. He didn't do that much. He just kept doing his usual dark side Phil nonsense by,
I come
Like just-
black. This is bullshit.
Okay, I can get the context from just that one phrase, so I don't go overboard and get killed on you.
yeah. And then a whole bunch of people start making like, this is how you don't play Dark Side Phil edition.
Oh, is that
Which, by
when
the way,
DH
Phil got butthurt.
was that also when during the time Low Tier God got compared to Dark Side Phil?
That is correct.
Black DSP.
Yep, that's what they call. Yeah, that's when they start calling him the Black DSP, which he going to loathe. Seriously.
But
Seriously,
it's
do
stuck,
not ever.
so you can't get away from it. Once it sticks, it sticks.
I want
Yep.
to bring this up. Apparently, Phil did unfortunately get doxed and swatted, which, by the way, I never condone. But he blamed "This Is How You Don't Play" for him almost being killed by SWAT, even though we saw in the footage the police were just casually going in there and just like go out
Asking him questions. They were pretty much
Yeah.
just being genuine officers, and he blamed the "This Is How You Don't Play" YouTube channels, the troll channels as they called, for literally doxing his entire address and getting the police involved.
Yeah. Doxing, no
So
matter what
yeah,
you
that's
say,
what
is
happened.
still an egregious sin on the YouTube community. It's right up there with the golden rule of don't flag somebody.
It's
Mm-hmm.
evil. It's
Yeah.
both evil, inhumane, and you should never do it, even if you do get doxxed.
Yeah.
All right? Don't ever
Alright, now
dox
let's
just for
go back to
revenge.
the horribleness of that. I'm laughing at DSP. How stupid is this man? It's like I'm wondering if he surpasses Forrest Gump saying "stupid is as stupid does."
We still
Jesus.
have a lot to cover on them, so we haven't even got to the unforgivable sins. I mean, that's just one sins that he did. They're unforgivable. There's more. Trust me.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
there's a
so he's
lot
already
more.
unemployed, and there's this girl that's underage, which is disturbing. What else?
There
All right,
is a
now we bring up to the infamous part where he yanked it on stream.
By
yeah.
it, do
He
you
get
mean he pulled it out?
yes.
He
Well, he
pulled
didn't.
it out,
Well, we
and
didn't
he
see
was
it.
jerking
He didn't
off.
see. We didn't see it. We didn't see his
We didn't
winger.
see his genitalia.
We didn't see his winger,
You
but
could tell he was doing it.
He
judging by
did
his
it
face in his hand,
live. Oh,
he did it live, and he says like, "Oh, whoa, my God! I didn't know the stream was on. I
Oh,
didn't know
the
stream
camera's
was
on. I didn't
Camera's on."
know it was on.
fool!
Even Keemstar, even though he's infamous enough, Keemstar even laughed at how embarrassing that was.
I imagine Keemstar, with how much he does stuff for the lulz, had a field day with that.
Oh yeah, he was crying laughing. And so was I.
And before DSP finally admitted that he wanked it, he was saying, "Oh, I was scratching my leg. Stop fucking asking about it."
No, bro.
No,
we
no,
all
dude. No,
knew
dude.
what you were doing.
All men know what you were doing. At least men do.
Look, okay. I get you get a little lonely, Phil, but do it when you're not, streaming.
I feel I'm almost picturing Jim from American Pie.
Oh no! And it's coming from a guy who's watched all the American Pie movies.
The very
I kinda
first
see
one,
what you're
web
saying.
camera was he didn't know that didn't have it remotely. He thought it was only streaming to one friend. No, it went all over the internet.
Oh my God!
So that's how bad DSP screwed up. He pulled a Jim from American Pie. God damn, that's a bad.
That's even worse. So, okay, Libra, I'll let you handle the floor this time.
Okay, okay, we covered Leanna, we covered the wanking. Shit.
Oh yeah, we should tell. Oh yeah, we should tell him about his. Oh yeah, did I ever tell you that? Oh, so I forgot to bring this up. Did I ever tell you DSP actually fought Low Tier God?
You did during the video of on when we did Low Tier Gods roasting session.
Okay.
Because
So
that's
yeah.
when,
Anyway.
when I was like, why is he good? And you gave me the history lesson of the the DSP.
Oh, you know what
and
arc we forgot? Remember Phil got that PC from Chris, and he kept blaming Chris for the PC.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, who's Chris? Let me know on this one. I don't know this one.
I'll let you have this one, Libra.
Okay, Chris, basically Phil was trying to get into PC gaming, and he acquired this help from a guy named, what's his last name? Chris Vertaga or something?
Okay,
I
whatever.
think it was.
Okay.
Anyways,
gone from the platform, I take it.
he built the computer for him, and he shipped it to Phil. So we saw Phil unbox the thing, and he said that it was damaged in shipping. And then, fuck, I forgot what happened.
I think he blamed his friend.
Well, I know
for
that.
like giving him a quote unquote shitty ass PC.
Oh, then he got the pricing wrong. He said he spent over, was it $1,000? He got it wrong about how much they actually priced the PC. I remember that too. And then he went on a rant about Chris Vertaga, and he basically just never admitted that it was Phil's fault instead of Chris Vertaga, because Chris Vertaga actually said, actually admitted and said, it was messed up. I probably should have made sure in shipping the thing wasn't damaged and all that stuff. And Phil was just being a dick to Chris Vertaga.
absolutely being a complete ass to that one guy. And then he lost his partnership to Machinima.
Because of that?
No.
No. It wasn't because of that. That was like, okay, I think because, you know, Machinima was pretty much done with him.
Yeah, they were dying.
You know,
Machinima was bleeding out
yeah,
for... Was this during when Machinima was like, slowly bleeding out and dying?
Yeah, and most content creators who were partner with Machinima were losing their channels as well.
Yes! How did he survive the purge?
He didn't. He panicked until he found another partnership.
Damn, he almost
Oh yeah,
got
by the way,
purged.
there was a partnership called Liveria. That's something Phil still denies it. I wasn't partnered with a company called Liveria. Yes, you were.
You were, Phil.
We
Don't
had
try
the
to hide it or
footage.
deny it.
I imagine most people have the footage because you have to announce your partnership on a few videos, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
I don't have a partnership. I'm still freelancing, like most of us. So... Yes, monkey would fit DSP.
and then I finally want to get to the bankruptcy arc because
Ooh, this
I still can't believe he got away with this. How do you get? First of all, how do you get $500,000 in debt with 4 credit cards or more, and then you file for bankruptcy? You go into hearing, which by the way, he lied. He said that the Nintendo Switch was business related when it was a gift by a fan, so he lied right there. But he somehow declared bankruptcy, got it, and then now his fucking debt is wiped clean. But it doesn't matter because Mid-First Bank is coming for his ass, which I'm so grateful for that. Please,
Thank you, Mid-First Bank of America.
Sue the fuck out of him.
Damn, Lee.
Oh, really? I'm waiting for that, by the way.
Banks are
Believe it or not,
horrible.
They really are. I mean, if you're good with your bank, then absolutely, you actually are good. Still, this fucking thing, that fucking thing he did with the bank and stuff, and he got away with it, is complete, utter dog shit.
Okay. Well, but thank you, Internet, for giving us the documents leaked on how much he lost and screwed the bank over. That's funny.
I think he owes $100-something thousand or more.
Oh yeah. So
because
if
guess
he
what?
doesn't
Phil didn't sell his condo at a loss like he should have. He kept holding on to it and saying, if I sold it, I would have taken a loss. It's like,
Dude,
do you
you're
want to
already
take
taking
the
a loss
or
at
do you
that
want to
amount
owe
already.
$500,000, or do you want to owe?
Dude, it's okay, Phil. You can buy a
$100,000?
van and live in a van. People do it all the time, conspirators.
I mean, look at the pursuit of happiness.
I mean, living in a van is not that bad. Actually,
I mean, I don't know from experience, but yeah, living in a van is fine. Besides, you get everything else. Everywhere place is your bathroom. Every place is your bedroom, and everywhere is your private times.
hell, you can even stream from your van nowadays.
By the way, that supposed rumor that he doxed his fans, that isn't a rumor. That's a fact.
He actually did that.
Okay, so what
yeah,
else?
he did the exact same thing Low Tier God did to June the King.
Okay, so what else atrocities? Because this guy's going down that rabbit hole. Man, this is a deep rabbit hole. This history lesson.
Let's
Yeah.
see. He bullied people. He made. He told a little girl, if I met this little girl in real life, I would slap the shit out of her. Literally, this was.
That sounds like most
honestly, you
YouTubers,
said
but what's another thing that, like, over the top? I mean, losing partnerships, because he lost a lot of partnerships. What do you do? I mean, how is he fucking up so bad that he's losing this many partnerships? You've already said 2. I take it there's more than 3. Okay, this is YouTube. What happened on Twitch?
Oh, the best thing ever. Oh man.
Oh yes. Go ahead, Libra. I'll let you take this one.
He got his Twitch partnership suspended. Oh my gosh! When I heard that, I'm like, I gotta make a video on this.
It is hilarious. It's completely fucking hilarious.
It's as funny as Donald Trump begging to be asked to be left on Facebook.
Yep. Pretty
And
much
I'm not
like
trying
that.
to make a political joke, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, that's an actual thing, and DSP was begging, let me back on partnership Twitch. Fine, I'll go to YouTube and mess up everything. Because I don't know how YouTube system works.
I'm a little mad that you have to be paid subscriber to fucking chat. I wanted to troll his ass.
I really want. I mean, I did the same thing to low tier god there, Phil. But I mean, I was paired up, and I kind of got paired up in a match between. Oh, I forgot to tell you all. Did I ever tell you that I actually fought Darkseid Phil one time?
Yes, you beat him with Sephiroth, and you gave him.
I said that was low tier god. That was low tier god. I fought DSP.
You fought DSP.
You did? When?
Now this one's
when
new.
was this? I want to hear this.
I gotta hear about this.
This was okay. Does anyone remember Marvel vs. Capcom 3?
Yes, I do.
The vanilla version. The vanilla version. The Fate of Two Worlds.
They made it. This is how you don't play, so it's obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a long time ago. So, and before my name wasn't Kage. Okay.
All right.
Back in the day, I was known as Dark Shadow Sword on Xbox.
Ooh, you were in the Xbox community. That makes sense why you know so much on this stuff. Ooh.
Yeah, it was.
No, not throwing shades. Xbox and PlayStation both have it just like that. It's like two sides of. It's like you got the mirror universes, literally.
Yeah, I kind of fought. Yes, go figure. I fought both Low Tier God and Darkseid Phil. Go figure, and beat them both.
Okay, what were you? So you were playing. What was it?
Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
What broken character did you use? Phoenix Wright? I would laugh if it was Phoenix Wright that you beat him with Phoenix Wright.
It wasn't Phoenix Wright because that was the Ultimate Edition. This is the vanilla version. So I had my team.
If you beat him with a lawyer, that would be probably the most epic thing.
I would have. I wish. I kind of wish I did though, but I didn't. But damn it. But anyway, I fought him with my team of Ryu, Dante, and Chris Redfield. And all of it kept hearing, like, I was literally stream snipe. Well, by the way, let me ask you this. Can you stream snipe a fighting game?
I mean, you could if you get into somebody's lobby, if you know they're fighting in a lobby.
Yeah, I kind of figured out that he was in a lobby right now. And I kind of snuck in there, and he's like, I guess he was going on this rant going, who the fuck is this guy? Who is this Dark Shadow Sword guy? He's probably pretty bad anyway. So I said, by the way, I didn't have a mic. So I had no sense of mic, by the way. And Josh said, okay. And by the way, this is the time where I had no idea who Darkseid Phil was. Until someone told me, I'm like, someone told me about, I'm like, hey, you're playing against Darkseid Phil. I'm like, who the hell is Darkseid Phil? Like, bro, kick his ass. I'm like, alright. So next thing you know, I'm doing all these infinity combos with Ryu and Dante. And
he's probably saying, I'm blacking. I can't black this bullshit.
I can't block. I don't know why this guy keep using this strange bullshit. like kind of using something like, well, this is really bad. Like, this guy sucks. This guy is an online scrub. Like, well, I was like, and I'm, by the way, listening to the audio going like, oh, scrub am I? Who's the one losing?
You're face palming. I'm picturing, knowing you're face palming the whole time wanting to hit something. Because of how stupid he sounded.
I wasn't. I was just laughing my ass off.
But, well, not wanting to hit something, but laughing, like, can this guy get any stupider? Am I losing brain cells by the minute?
By the way, this dude was using Cap, Ryu, Captain America, Ryu, and Deadpool.
Oh no, you beat his ass with those? Oh man.
I paired it was 3 matches. I only paired in 3 fucking matches. One was Ryu, Chris, and Dante. The other one was Captain America, Deadpool, and Iron Man. Because I'm pretty good with Deadpool, by the way. And the last one I said,
Deadpool's awesome.
The last one was literally Akuma, Wesker, and Dormammu. And by the way, I had 0 knowledge of how to play Dormammu. I said, I won? With this zoner ass character. And I said, yes! I won! And then all of a sudden you're hearing, why can't I block this bullshit? This guy is terrible! I can't do anything! Ow, 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 ow.
I get to the laughs. I'm perfect.
I'm sorry, I
Now,
really
what all
am.
has he done on Twitch? What are some of the egregious stuff he's done on Twitch?
Oh shit.
Man,
Besides
there's a
dodging
lot.
fans. Well, what about what about the stupidity that he made that video saying, when he read why he was banned, hateful slurs, and I'm like, you did several streams where you talked shit about hateful slurs. I mean, I think he said something about faggot one time in the Twitch thing.
Oh yeah, there is a rule in Twitch you can't say that word. But somehow look. Oh wait, I forgot. Oh my god, he's from a van. My bad. Anyway, yeah, there is a rule in Twitch you can't say that word.
What, faggot?
Please
Yeah, that was a.
don't kill me on YouTube. Not that it matters anyway. YouTube's a hobby.
Yeah. Besides, you're not monetized.
Why would I
Are
be?
you?
No.
That's not the worst offender.
The only way they can get monetized is unless YouTube puts that little themselves do it and they profit themselves, which I don't mind. Because I don't do this for, you know what I mean, money. I do
Cash.
this for...
Kind of like how in the old songs,
I believe
gay
in
actually
earning
meant
my money through manual labor.
Nice.
Okay? I want to earn my money, not sit down and play a game and earn it. Sorry.
Same here, Kyo. Same
You
here.
know what Phil's doing is not a job. I can argue
I know!
multi-million what he does is a job because he's putting effort in his content, but Phil just
It's like,
uploading
okay,
straight
a job
videos
I can give
is-
you, if you wanted to compare it to something, it would be what Monty did, the creator of Ruby, co-creator of Ruby, with his Dead fantasy series. Making those big old movie type things takes a lot of time and effort.
Damn, I'm getting hungry.
Cardio, so yeah, that would be something there. When you actually put time in like creating massive actual videos. Like for example, Tom McDonald.
He's a rapper.
Alright,
But you know what I mean? You've seen the
I
quality
might
of
have to
his
take
music
an
videos.
intermission. I'm getting hungry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Alright.
Libra.
I'll be back. I'm gonna find
That's
something to eat.
that's able to me, and he makes money off YouTube from that. That's career-wise, you know what I mean? Because it's not
I mean,
like you
there
just-
are a lot. Hell, there are a lot of anime voice actors who've been on YouTube, and now they became actual VAs.
So I'm just gonna say yes, it is possible, but don't rely strictly on it unless you're actually going to provide actual effort. And I pointed to that rapper again, you know what I mean? Tom McDonald, Clown World makes me laugh my ass off the whole time, but because that took time, effort, and money. Your own money. When you put your own money into making something, then I would consider it a job. You know what I mean? Because you may or may not make profit off it, but it's basically a massive passion project. But I would never consider YouTube a full-time job. I do it because I like to entertain other people.
So do I.
So, no, he seems like a total basket case. So how far baskety Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs has he gone?
Well, he's gone. Well, he's gone for, you know, doxing, being a total jackass of himself, literally begging not to get killed by that muscular big dude.
Well, you know, at least he showed up for the fight and sat there and begged, and I would love to see some footage if there was a footage playing around where he's just like, please don't hurt me, and the guy would probably go...
I think there was footage of it, but I think it's long gone in YouTube history. I wish someone could have recorded him begging for his fucking life, literally saying, please don't kick my ass, I was just kidding, I was just making a bunch of jokes.
Well, at least he's got a little bit more quality than JTech TV, who didn't show up for his.
Well, JTech? Holy shit!
I think from what I was hearing from a history lesson on him, he got challenged to one of those. He said, yeah, I'll go, and he didn't show. At least DSP showed and begged not to get killed. How bad is that?
I mean, low-tier guy actually demanded someone to fight somebody, and then he backed out.
But I'm just saying, how bad is it that, you know, both of those two guys, like, didn't show up, but a fat dude, the stupid dumb guy like Phil showed up? How do you do that?
I have no idea.
Idiot like Phil succeed in something where two people that should be better failed.
I had no idea, Kill. It's pretty freaking bad.
But it's so bad. But I will say, and I was telling somebody, I was like, I don't think it's a bad thing to provide content and make people laugh when you suck at games. If you suck at games and people pay you because you suck at games and want to just see your torment. I mean, I saw his Zelda lore try to run and it was pretty bad. How do you mess up that bad on Zelda? Ocarina of Time.
I have no idea.
It's
I have no idea. And by the way, he said he's played it before one time, but I really don't want to see him at an early age literally play an old game that's pretty much older than me.
And it's a beloved classic, defined by Phil.
Ow. Yep. So yeah, Darkside Phil is pretty damn pathetic when it comes to games.
But I would say, from what I've seen of him, the one thing he's successful at is making his failures funny.
Yeah. At least someone made a subgenre of him being an absolute failure.
I know! You showed me the clip. Someone made an actual, what was it, like a montage video? There are all the epic fails of Darkside Phil.
And yeah, and also it did spark the guy's named the Sons Kojima, called Let's Endure. Which, by the way, Kyo, I think you, me, and John Lieber should do that one day.
What?
Called Let's Endure.
What is Let's Endure?
It's these guys named the Sons of Kojima that literally react to Darkside Phil failing at games and making a whole bunch of funny jokes and making fun of him.
Oh my gosh. That'd be like that'd like pulling my teeth and making me watch Twilight movies.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Group of friends literally reacting to a shitty ass thing and literally having a good time with it. And who knows, I might even get Jake over here with it to join us.
I mean, in my opinion, doing something like that non-profit makes it funnier. Like I said to the guy last night, our job, what do we do? What are we here as YouTubers? What are we here to provide? If we make content, to provide content to make people laugh.
Oh, absolutely. It's funny. It's really, really funny.
I mean, I can't believe he showed himself off live on air.
Yeah, he actually was whacking his woos. Online going like, huh? What? The camera's on. I didn't know the camera's on. Anyway. Also,
don't tell me he continued the stream.
Yes, he did.
Oh my gosh! That's even worse!
He did. He fucking did, Kyo.
I've seen my share of her stupidity here.
And then he says like, oh well, okay then let's just keep going. Just forget everything you saw here, and we all just get along, have a good time, and let's go have play some games. Why don't you? Also, wow, that's really sad. It's really sad that some of his fans call him the new Maximilian.
How did he even get married?
My question is, how the hell did someone actually? Yeah, that's a good question. How the hell did someone marry that ugly motherfucker?
I wonder if it was a mail-ordered bride.
It wasn't. It was actually a legitimate woman. And
damn.
Seriously, how do these bad guys get girls? I just want to know that. How do these idiots?
It's like this weird phenomenon with women. They're like actually recently, I would say within the last 10 years, attracted to the worst people.
How are you like seriously? I wish most men and women could do this. Why do you keep attracting the worst kind of the opposite sex? Like seriously, what is up with that? Darksideville. Leanna married Darksideville. They divorced her because she had a panic attack and she didn't do nothing for him. Low to God, Elena, his ex-girlfriend Elena, who found someone better than him. and he's still sipping over her.
Oh my god, he hasn't moved on? That's bad.
He still hasn't moved on. Hell, DSP hasn't moved on since, you know.
He hasn't moved on since he lost to Machinima. That was his one true love.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't his wife. It was the money from Machinima that was his one true love.
I wish someone could play that song. It's not about the money, money, money. You need your money, money, money.
Oh man.
Man, it's goddamn funny. You don't need your. I was all about the money,
so
money,
Keemstar
money.
even, not to say I wouldn't say he capitalized that. Was Keemstar laughing when he was showing this off?
He was crying laughing.
Because Keemstar's an asshole. For anybody who don't know Drama Alert, I know there are some people who don't pay attention to him. He's like one of the biggest assholes on the internet. But if Darkside Phil got a hold of Drama Alert and made them laugh, Keemstar laugh that bad, that's gotta be bad.
It really is. It's completely comedic.
I mean, like, you have to like really screw up to get that segment on Keemstar.
I mean, a lot of people went to Keemstar, like, you know, Boogie298, Etika, before his death. Before his death, may he rest in peace. And
Like
Darkside
a
Phil.
ton of people. It was once the fabled Keemstar can make you famous, but you better not because you're gonna have strings attached.
Yep. Hell, Wings of Redemption even made to Keemstar, and we all know how infamous he is. Which, by the way,
Wings of Redemption earns his own video. I know the name and I've heard some of the history, but I don't know the entire context of the history.
I will love to be there. Just let me know if you guys want to hear a
Unless we're done with Phil, I can also add Wings of Redemption to this.
Okay, I will go on for Wings of Redemption because I know more than anyone. Besides, I'm not the biggest Call of Duty player, by the way, but I'm just I'm not more of a casual. I'm more of an intermediate because I just play for fun.
I'm just playing Warzone for fun because I just have to play Plunder. Okay, so that's all I play on mainly COD, Warzone.
Yeah,
Unless I want to play the campaign of Modern Warfare again. Modern Warfare 4. I mean, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I'll play that campaign like crazy.
I mean, this comes the guy who actually loves Black Ops. Well, then again, Black Ops is
the
the best
best love
game
Black Ops? At least the first two.
Yeah, I prefer Black Ops 1 and 2, especially.
We don't count the one where they just strictly made it multiplayer, and everyone's like, "What?" I remember the reaction was like, and that's why it bombed so bad.
Didn't Call of Duty Black Ops 3 had a campaign?
Yeah, but you know the one that was at 4 or whatever, the one they made, like it was online only, and it pissed people off. A lot of people. But
oh wait, I remember because they made it into a Fortnite clone.
Yeah, and they're like, no. If we want this, we'll go to Fortnite. And then they got smart and created Warzone, which is basically, oh, if you own Cold War and this, you don't even have to have PS Plus. You can play it for it. You know what I mean? Without
Absolutely.
Plus, which was actually pretty.
Which, by the way, Activision, if you're reading this, if you're hearing this, please give us a goddamn Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2 port.
Why didn't you
Please!
announce that? Activision, E3 just ended. Why didn't you announce that at E3?
Seriously, do you know how many people will lose their goddamn minds to play on PS5 or PS4?
I mean,
Call of Duty Black Ops.
That's just porting. You don't need to make a new game or anything.
You already ported Modern Warfare 2's campaign for the PS4. Why can't you do the same thing for Black Ops?
Yeah, and
yes,
click
Call of
back
Duty
on the
Black
servers.
Ops is actually,
It's not that hard
Black
to click.
Ops is actually my favorite Call of Duty game.
It's not that hard to click back on the servers either. You just click on the old servers that were for the 360 era, I believe, because they're always still around. They hold them up on like a computer. So, click back on the servers, re-release them, sell them separately if need be, 1 and 2. You'll still make your money.
Absolutely.
Just don't sell it for $50. Sell it for like 20.
Like, what the hell, Activision? Since Call of Duty is pretty much your cash cow, why come you didn't make it a godsend to put Black Ops
and you
on
know,
the
they
PS5 and
they
PS4?
kind of don't want to make new ones. This Warzone so big. I mean, it'd be smart to re-release some of the older ones that people love. You know, World at War. What is another one? Ghost. You know, all the
We don't
older
talk
ones.
about ghosts.
Well,
We don't speak of ghosts.
I know Ghost was bad. I'm just going through the names I can think of in my head. Re-release those. You know what I mean? That's
Yes.
they're lazy ports, but you make money and you don't have to make a new game. You just have to program it for the new system or the PC. There you go.
Seriously, can you imagine if?
I
Can you
know.
imagine how many fans are literally will get excited to just play Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2, both its campaign, multiplayer, and its zombies on 4K?
Oh, people would lose their minds.
Dude, I would say, I would quote that old Futurama meme. Shut up and take my money. Shut up and take my money.
Bender
I'm already
did.
seeing it right now to Nintendo. Because of E3, because, you know, Kazuya and, Breath of the Wild 2. And
That
Skyward
made me.
Sword being on the
I was
Switch.
surprised Kazuya was in it. I was like, huh? Kazuya? And then someone told me, oh, he threw Kirby and all them in the lava. I was like, damn!
Well, he missed Kirby. Kirby flew back out.
But, you
Everyone
know,
else did not survive.
He massacred the entire Smash roster for his appearance.
Yeah. Seriously, Nintendo, what is up with you killing your characters in your Smash previews? First it was Sephiroth, then it's Steve. We don't talk about his trailer because his trailer is completely trash.
The only justification I have for poor Steve is, even though Sakurai is just destroying himself, it's a character he himself designed and put in there. Okay, it's his passion project character. I think we we can let Steve slide for just that one thing. Any other stupidity, no.
So yeah, if this is your apology, by the way, Kazuya, Sephiroth, and Pirate Myth are your apologies, Masahiro Sakurai, then you have my, then I simply apologize for, you know,
Steve.
bashing on you. For Steve. If that's what you're saying, yes, I'm very sorry I put that terrible character in on my game.
But I think it was not only that, because Sakurai does like to troll, but I imagine during his downtime when he's not doing Smash, he's sitting there playing Minecraft on his phone. Like, I need to find that brimstone. What? Are you kidding me? I gotta go back to designing more characters and making more stuff. Damn it. Put it down. I'm like, I got it. I will put Steve. That's what happened. He was playing Minecraft after deleting all those things on his downtime. He's like, that's it. The new DLC character. I'll put Steve in there. That way I can play test my game. I will make him a character so I can play test my game with live people. and use a dummy account. That's what he did. I bet you.
Well, it did make some really good Well, I will say one good thing about Steve. It did create some really funny moments in the Smash community. Like, I think there's this video I watched on YouTube. There was this guy named King of Skill who does a bunch of Smash
Oh,
montages.
wait, I forgot to mention one of the big reveals that happened at E3. Perfect Dark's back.
Oh yeah.
John and Lieber were excited over that. I was like, wait, Perfect Dark? Like, Perfect Dark? We ain't seen that since the reveal for the very 360. You know,
it's a good thing Rare didn't forget about that, but still would have. Well, then again, it had multiple, like, you know, remasters, remakes, and all that shit.
But they never really made a new one after that Perfect Dark game. That was the last Perfect Dark game. It was re-released multiple times on different platforms, like KOTOR.
Yeah, you're kind of right about that, because let's face it, Perfect Dark needed its time, you know?
I mean, you're sitting on... although I did notice one thing that made me laugh my head off. Todd was at E3, but he didn't say 16 times the detail, and we found out now Microsoft is making this bitch.
Wow. What?
Basically, it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna release some of your games only on our platform. And
wow.
Obsidian basically gave the middle finger to Todd there because they released Outer Worlds 2 trailer, which is hilarious.
I bet he was pissed.
Because,
I bet he was pissed.
Because let's face it, Outer Worlds 1 is just a massive parody of Fallout. Okay, it is a big parody of Fallout. There are so many Fallout New Vegas references or Easter eggs. I would almost call them Easter eggs. They're not one for one. Or in Outer Worlds, it's ridiculous and funny. Because I just have to wonder sometimes. Now, who would like to say a one-for-one remake of Bad Fur Day?
Me.
They do the Crash Bandicoot engine, but they keep the old dub in there. They don't re-dub it. They keep that crappy dub. You know what I mean?
Please, please. I don't know who I had to give money to. I had to be their servant or simp over. But please give me that. I would love a Chunker's Bad Fur Day remastered. Please.
In the whatever they use for Crash Bandicoot 4. You know what I mean?
Yes. Imagine, and especially its humor.
Or the Crash Bandicoot in general. Like when they redid the trilogy. That engine. Use one of those two engines.
I would love that.
And keep
I would
the
love
dialogue. That. Keep the dialogue.
Keep the dialogue. Keep the funny humor. Hell, the Great Mighty Pooh can probably be a living talking piece of shit, even though he is.
We don't need you to go spend money to get new actors. No, just port over the voice acting. You know, do a lazy voice acting port like they did for Final Fantasy X. Do that, okay? Just do that. People won't care. They'll buy it.
I would. I love Conker's Bad Fur Day.
The Conker sequel doesn't exist. We do not speak of that.
We don't talk of that. We don't talk about that because Rare was, well, at a dark area.
It was in the dark age of Microsoft's history when they were purging studios. Microsoft has this bad habit of buying up studios, monopolizing them, and then doing nothing with them.
It's a shame, really.
But
I kind of wish Nintendo's has said, you know what? Rare did help us out in the past, but let us do what you guys cannot do.
Hell, Bethesda. I mean, I'm sorry. When you put Todd on, when I heard Todd's voice, and that was at the current E3, I was like, what? Todd, what are you doing back on screen? Did you not learn your lesson when you ran off because of your 16 times the detail? That still has not gone away. People remember that.
Absolutely.
Gamers don't forget.
They can forgive, but they can't forget.
You're a target now.
This isn't trying to be all forgiveness or redemption or anything. No, it's just like we don't forget some stuff like that. Like people all excited, especially when you sold that ridiculous collector's edition of Fallout 76 and people got a trash bag. That was supposed to be like this really cool looking actual bag, duffel bag, and it was like a trash bag. I remember seeing Young Yao and a bunch of other people got one, and they're like, this is not what happened. I wasted my money on the worst version of the special edition. This is not a special edition. And I was like, that's not a special edition of anything. That looks like something I would get at a garage sale.
Yeah, let's not. Let's not. At least E3. Well, at least this E3 was kind of, lackluster. But I say Nintendo. Okay, I'm gonna be really honest. I'm gonna say who won E3. I gotta say Nintendo.
Hey, I would say Nintendo only because of Advance Wars. Call me biased.
What?
I loved Advanced Wars series. And you're rebooting, you're giving us a remaster of the first 2 for GBA. Hell yes! And those who don't know, the Advanced Wars the people who make Advanced Wars are the people who make your Fire Emblem games.
Yep.
They made
also, I heard. Also, they were the ones who made the. I think they made the 3DS Project Cross Zone thing.
Yeah, I think that team made that. And Project Cross Zone doesn't get enough love. Go play it. If you want to see different genres cross over into one thing, go play Project Cross Zone for your 3DS.
And I love that game, despite it being a strategy based. But even though it looks like a 2D fighting game.
Yeah, when you get in the battles, it looks like a freaking 2D fighting game, but you really have to just strategize to get there.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I am agree with some people that it takes over an hour to beat one level. But yeah, I just kind of wish the fights were a bit. I mean, the cinematic flair in Project Cross Zone, I love it so much because, I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to see Dante and Virgil do their signature jackpot? Who doesn't want to see the God Eater characters literally ripping people apart with their giant gun-like swords?
Cosmos and Telos.
Who doesn't want to see Haseo and Kite team up again? Who doesn't want to see Ryu and Ken do their signature move from the movie?
Yes,
like,
the horrible movie. They actually they throw Easter eggs and stuff that those designers know how to play homage.
Hell, Sega even remembers their one marketing guy, Segata Sanchiro.
Oh my god, I'll just say this, as soon as I'm old, I miss the old Attitude Era type commercials they had. I will never forget Sony's Crash Bandicoot being right outside the Nintendo headquarters, crapping on them.
Like literally crapping on them?
Yeah, if you look on like an older thing, he had a microphone, guy dressed in a Crash Bandicoot, and he was right outside, I think, Nintendo's headquarters yelling stuff. The microphone. That was, it was basically almost, if anybody who, well, wrestling's now neutered, but if anybody remembers the Attitude Era of wrestling, that's the equivalent of what I would call the Attitude Era. Gaming had an Attitude Era, which was like when the PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64, and the Xbox were all around.
There was one Crash game that was kind of underestimated. I loved so much back in the PS2 era.
Warp in Time?
It was not Warp in Time, not Warped. That Warp is good. Twin Sanity.
Oh, it's Twin Sanity. I'm thinking Warp in Time or Twin Sanity because there were only 2 on the PS2. Crash had mainly its debut in. Although I will tell you this now, it's a guilty pleasure, and not a lot. I don't know if anybody had played it, and I was amazed it got re-released. But it was broken as Hades. The Crash, basically knockoff of Mario Kart.
Oh, Nitro Kart?
Yes. I hate the penguin. It's just right up there for how much I hate Toad. Anybody who uses Toad, what is wrong with you? What? Toad is why I don't like Toad is he's so smug when he shoots his the little shell at you. He gets this little turned back head smug look. I'm like, oh.
Oh shit, man! Wow, that's completely hilarious. Yo.
Because the penguin is literally a knockoff version of Toad. It really is. It wasn't until I played Mario Kart years later that I was like, wait, is the penguin a knockoff version of Toad? And I played it years later on the 3DS or whatever. It was 3DS. That would be Mario Kart 7, not 8. And Toad shoots the little tracking thing at me and gives me that smug look. I'm like, I hate you, Toad. Although Bowser still looks hilarious when he's in one of those carts. Like, how do you fit on a Mario Kart? You're too big.
I mean, that's what they say about Ridley back in Smash.
But then again, you could say the same thing about the Colossus in the first Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yep.
Someone tells you that, and then someone will go, "How the hell does that fit?"
I mean, have you seen Sentinel?
Yeah, he takes up most of the screen.
Or Apocalypse from the first ever Marvel vs. Capcom, the one on arcades?
Oh god, I love. I wasted I don't know how many quarters playing that against some people.
Don't worry about it.
I think a ton of people did back in when arcades were a thing. Best one, horrible dub. I don't know who owns the rights. Give me House of the Dead 3 in VR.
Maximilian want that so bad.
House of the Dead 3, like the one that was in the arcades that everyone remembers, or maybe Jurassic Park: Lost World.
The one that gave me a heart attack.
Hey, that game ticked me off because I remember being there, and then I'm shooting them like crazy. I was dual wielding because I waste double money, you know what I mean? Because I could do double the effect for using both guns. And the civilian popped out of nowhere and made me game over. On the last quarter. I'd gotten really far too.
I see.
Oh, the worst one, the biggest money taker of the shooter game era was Area 51. Stop sitting on the rights, whoever bought that, and re-release that too as a shooter.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen because it was owned by Midway.
Oh yeah, Midway's dead. They're...
Yeah, Midway's gone. Midway's bankrupt.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen because
How the hell does Midway get away? Who bought Mortal Kombat's rights to get away from Midway? That's a good question there.
Warner Brothers.
Wow.
Warner Brothers bought MK, and they funded. Do you remember the MK vs DC Universe game?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give you a little brief story about that. They got bankrupt. They were doing Midway. I'm gonna say right now, Midway was doing really good for the time. You know what I mean? They were having there at the time of the line importing games like Silent Fall, Mortal Kombat. Hell, they even fund a goddamn Ed, Edd n Eddy game. Still love that game, by the way.
Was that the one for the Game Boy?
No, both PS2 and Game Boy.
Oh, I thought it was only on Game Boy Advance. Man.
No, it was on the it was on the PS2. And I was very happy it was part of my collection. And anyway, they were funding that. They were not going bankrupt at all until Spec Ops. I think it was called Spec Ops Online.
Oh, that was a really good one too. Oh,
they went all out with that one, and then all of a sudden they went bankrupt.
I know, it had one of the best storylines too. Like it got like in the top 10 memorable moments that year.
Yep.
Well, closing statements before I end my stream, cause I gotta.
Oh yeah. Let me continue on, and before you end.
Go ahead.
It was really, really good for Midway until they got bankrupt, and they didn't bankrupt the company for some reason. Who the hell sent me? Oh goddamn! Someone sent me a friend request. Anyway, I don't care, but still, it was really fun to do that. But ever since when they got funded by Warner Bros, well, Midway died.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Here's a second thing. Your highlights. Who do you highlights of games you're looking forward to that were announced at E3, other than Smash?
Honestly, Breath of the Wild 2.
Well, Breath of the Wild 2.
Lever, you're a little late because we're about to end the stream.
Okay.
Oh, I had my dinner. I just finished it.
What do you think of the Metroid game? I saw the Metroid game was announced. Is that Metroid?
I lost my shit. I lost my shit.
Although
Because okay, here's my general reaction. I hope, and by the way, I hope I don't blow anyone's ears off. I'm going, Metroid is finally not dead! Woohoo!
yeah, because Metroid's been in development nightmare for years.
Sorry, I lost my damn mind. I'm like, Metroid is not dead! Metroid is not dead! The dream is not dead!
Hage, I don't blame you. I know many people who wanted something like that to come out, and it did.
I'm sorry, it's just, I'm sorry. I am so sorry, it's just...
No!
Like, I'm just a huge Metroid fan. If I can say my favorite Nintendo products, it's probably Legend of Zelda and Metroid. And the fact that Metroid is still alive, I love it so much.
I honestly thought they had canceled the project, Metroid 4. You know what I mean?
Bless you.
I thought it was dead, and then I see that pop up on my, your how you have that thing which basically tells you, oh, this was announced, this was announced. I was like, what? Is that a Metroid game? What?
Yes! Metroid is alive!
Yeah, even I was...
How many years did it take Nintendo?
How many times we have to beg, whine, and say, give us a friggin' Metroid game. A good Metroid game, because Other M disappointed me.
We don't speak about
How many times
must we teach you this lesson, Nintendo?
Seriously, I was so pissed off at the fact that we had to end, that Other M almost killed the franchise.
Well,
yeah, I heard about that.
Death of the franchise for a while.
And all I screamed was, the dream is, like I keep saying, the dream is not dead. The dream is not dead. And I don't care if I sound loud, but fuck it, I'm happy that Metroid's coming back. I get to see my baby girl Samus again.
My headphone volume's down anyway, so.
Okay.
Dude, Hage, I was happy too. Okay? When I saw that announcement, I thought I was seeing things, so I'm not gonna fault you. I was like, huh? Because I knew Breath of the Wild was gonna be announced. That was a given. I'm like, they're gonna announce Breath of the Wild. That's not gonna be a, you know what I mean, a newbie. Like, I can see that. But yeah, when they saw that, I was like...
By the way, that stupid handheld that they were showing, it's dumb, because I'm like, Nintendo, I could just
the
legally
Game &
emulate
Watch.
your games on the fucking console.
Let me guess, the Game & Watch.
Let me tell you one of the things that disappointed me at freaking E3. You're putting all the freaking Final Fantasies on the mobile phone in that first class.
Mobile.
Which I thought, I had my hopes up. I set my hopes up too high. And John and Lieber heard me rage on this when that was announced. I actually just was like, please don't show
gave
it.
a middle finger. I don't blame you for
I
that.
thought First Class was going to be a remake of Crisis Core. Many people did. And no, it's a battle royale for your mobile phone. I cried. I wanted to go in a corner and just weep, like, why? But then then there was one light of hope. Even though you're remastering all the older games, they better be like the remake level of like Final Fantasy IV on the DS, if you know what I mean. Put them in that little polygon.
Oh yeah.
If you can do Final Fantasy VI that way, please do that, because I'd like to see Kefka blow up the world that way.
I played Final Fantasy IV Advance for the DS.
And here's the funny thing. What people don't realize, and it was overlooked because many people were hating the fact it went on mobile. It's going to be on Steam, so you can play it on your computer.
Me.
Okay, so it's not. I mean, don't give me it's egregious sin, but it's on now on. It's confirmed to be on your PC. So I'll take that. If you're not going to give me my console release, at least you didn't lock it completely to a phone.
Disappointing.
It's disappointing as hell, but at least they didn't lock it to a phone. If you get what I mean.
Yeah. Well, maybe eventually Square will cave in and put it on consoles. Crossing fingers when that eventually happens.
I doubt it, knowing Square. I doubt it, knowing Square.
Do you know the only console I see them putting that for is basically
Put it on the Switch. I'll buy it.
Switch. That's all. You just took the words out of my
buy
say.
it. I'll even buy it on the Switch. I don't care. Give me anything on the console, even the Switch. I'll take it.
Wow. Also, aren't you supposed to be ending the stream there, Kyo?
Yeah, I know. I just kept it going because we kept Libra came
Alright,
back and we were having an encore a little bit. Well,
Okay.
everybody in the comment section down below, type what you enjoyed about E3 and your big disappointments as well. I'll see you all hopefully next time, or maybe later today. Who knows? And what?
Also,
Give your opinion about DSP, please.
Also, here's another thing for your subscribers. Would you like me roast Wings of Redemption, or a certain other YouTuber, or a certain other YouTuber by the name of Mystic Got Jokes?
Oh my god, I don't know, Mr.
I want to hear your roast of Wings, the guy that cried on camera.
Look forward to Wings on the next roasting section. This is a Call of Duty because I didn't know where Kage was. Otherwise, we would have been playing Blaze Blue. But look forward to the next roasting one.
I'm here playing Devil May Cry, by the way.
Yeah. So,
Alright, kitty.
see you all later.